Capricorn, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 27th through to the 2nd of June. Really coming into that Gemini season. If you haven't seen the Gemini season, go and have a look. It's quite amazing, really, how it plays out. It's quite interesting on the interaction of the Astroflowers together. Yeah, so we got that. We've got also on the Sun, corona holes and filament energies. So that's earth energies and water energies coming in the direction of the earth. And that will be coming through and affecting anything on your readings concerning earth and water. If you want to see your Astroflower, you can find it linked in the description. Therefore, you can go and have a look at the Astroflower and you can go and see what the makeup of the Capricorn flower is. But we tend to be sort of like pretty much even keel on all elements, really, more than anything else. So yeah, your weekly reading. Let's get on into it. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful reading. Let's just see what's going on with your overall energies here. It's Aries energy. It's like the golden fleece. It's like you're getting, it's like the overall energy is now finally stepping into tune and bringing you the results. As I said before, and I've said that for the month of May and April and May, it's sort of ahead of the curve in a way, and that's what it still feels like. And it feels like you're getting your results. Yeah, I think you're getting a multitude of results here. But they may not necessarily all be ready at once. But the overall energy is, I think they're bringing it in, and it's almost as if like they're bringing in this first offering to you. And this could be, victories in regards to relationships or emotions and so forth. But it could also be to do with financial sort of sides, rewards in the way of money and stuff like that. But yeah, I think there's a lot on the financial side, to be honest, is what I've been feeling. But I do believe there's a lot of victories coming in for you, finally making your worth, as it were. On your karmic mission here, on your relationship side, you've got your karmic mission, influence on the universe, past influence on the past, future, and the general outcome. On this side here, it's very hot. That ties into that sort of Aries sort of energy that's flowing through. And you only have Aries energy in this section here coming in from the universe, but it could be coming across the board for you. And here, there's like a declaration of, you can say love, but it's more like a declaration of emotions, I think, more than anything else. Yeah, things are moving very quickly. I think this is like, I see someone on their knee, as it were, to you, or you on your knee to them. Whichever way it plays out, I think it's going to play out well. It's certainly going to make things go a lot quicker. And it's going to be, because you do that, you get a lot of victories. You get a lot of things moving in your favor. How's the universe influencing you? It's pulling you out. It's pulling you outwards, trying to encourage connecting with people on the outside world, socializing and so forth. Yeah, exactly. Happiness after difficulty. Maybe it's a case here of, pledging the allegiance to something, and this is finally this is one of the rewards. This is like that golden fleece you're getting. It is that happiness after difficulty that's heading your way, and the universe is sort of saying it's outside. It's not stuck on the sofa. It's out in the world is where you're going to find that. And from the past self is very much subdued within you. It's like a hermit sort of thing. It's almost sort of saying you've waited patiently. Marriage card. Wow, this bodes so well. This could well be, proposal of marriage, as I said at the very beginning. It seems like that's what's been on your mind in the past, but it's been held back in a way. That's what I feel, that in the past you haven't really been able to step fully into that relationship for one reason or another. I don't think there's anybody to blame here or anything. I think it's just life. And now it's sort of saying, okay, now you're ready. You're ahead of that curve. And this is where your future is. Now you're receiving. In the future, you seem to be receiving a lot. Yeah, a lot of emotions, but a lot of clarity as well. Yeah, so clarity. So everybody's been getting the Four of Pentacles somewhere on their reading. And here you get it on your future self. And for me, at the moment, the Four of Pentacles, okay, so sometimes you could be holding on to something too tightly. Looking at the rest of the cards, it doesn't sit right. I don't see, it just doesn't follow the story. What it does sit right for me here is you're going after quality rather than quantity. And that is seriously coming up for a lot of signs. And that came up last year as well. And I think this is where this boomerang effect of rhythms, it's coming back in. So you're looking for quality relationships rather than quantity relationships. But it's out there. You've got to go and get it as well, Capricorn. And I think you're very good at getting that. Let's just see what's going on in the overall outcome of this week here. There's like a thank you. It's like you're receiving this golden fleece, as it were, and it's like you're really thankful and praised too. You know, you seem to be thanking. You know, you are thanking. It's a learning curve that you've been through. Obviously, I think what comes out of this week is the definition of the learning of the ideas into reality here. And I think as well that you're saying thank you for this learning, for this understanding that you're going towards that quality rather than quantity in regards to relationships. And it's also sort of thank you because you're receiving what appears to be a real beautiful, peaceful happiness within your life. Absolutely lovely. Let's see what's going on your financial side. Here's your karmic message on your financial or your work side. There's a lot of work on, but there's a lot of joy in working. You're really stepping into a very easy space, or you should be. I think this is where you should be heading towards, and I think that's something that you should be focusing on and allowing it to exist in your karmic path. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of abundance for you here. A lot of sensation of saying, yeah, this is what I should be doing. I feel so at home. It doesn't feel like work anymore. Sort of scenario. It really gets very comfortable. Obviously, don't get too comfortable, Capricorn. We've just been through the Pluto season over the last 20 years, so you know it can go south very quickly. Let's just see what's going on, how the universe is influencing you. I think as you interact with the world around you, so if you're going for a job or if you're starting a business or a project, it's the more definition or the more criteria you can put down. Don't put down pages and pages so you don't actually find the job. But being very clear about yourself and you putting yourself into gear and moving forward, the universe is sort of saying, we'll follow your lead in a way. Yeah, this is you putting yourself first. 6 of Pentacles, totally it. It's when you're in a good place, and this is how the whole thing in the universe works. When you're in a good place, everybody else can be in a good place. It doesn't work in a way that when everybody else is in a good place, I'm in a good place. It's not how it works. You've got to put your foot forward first, and that's what's coming out. What's coming from the past to the future? It's a lot of hard work, sweat and tears. A lot hard. It's like the 8 of Pentacles. It's like, oh, you're really getting on and getting down. Now you get the 6 of Cups. I think basically what it is, I laugh because I know you're a workaholic. You're looking at a Capricorn. I know you're a workaholic, and it's almost one of the most beautiful gifts that you could have given yourself, the hard work that you've put into your life. Because that's the golden fleece. That's the reward that you're getting out of it. And I think it's really beautiful. I think there's a lot of joy in that as well. And it's producing a lot of joy in your life. Let's see what the future holds for you. Well, this is much more open. This is you're going to have a lot of demands upon you, by people around you if you engage like this. If you realize the abundance that you have that's rolling for you, the good work that you're doing, and feeling at one with it, you're going to become in demand, and that's got its own issues with that. There's a lot of stress to deal with that, to deal with people and everything like that. You know, I think you're very capable of doing it, yeah, but just recognize that that's what's coming up. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's the Queen of Swords. She's looking in one direction. In fact, she's looking back in here towards the Nine of Pentacles, into the overall energy. And I think this is where you're now starting to pull people towards you in a way, because you are taking a particular stance or particular direction. The moment you start doing that, that's when you're going to start auto feeding your success. Okay, what's the general outcome? This is in your work side here. There's a lot of stars that's going on. There's a lot of pentacles coming out of this. It's almost like magician, because there is also swords and wands as well. Yeah, wands as well. You've got to choose. This is where this pathway of choosing this pathway here. There is a lot of possibilities. This person here is standing on the shoreline, and there's several boats out in the water. The question is what boat do you want to take? I think there's more than one way to make this bread here. And you being definitive about the direction you're taking will enhance your success enormously. I think it's a week that you need to do a bit of observation of what is going on, an observation about putting yourself first, observation about the good work that you've done and what fruits it's now bringing towards the table for you. And with that new sort of consistency within you, that's when you can take a direction that really, really does follow it. That's the card that's wanting to jump out, the devil card. That's you, Capricorn. We are the devil. It's a bit disappointing, really. I never thought of myself as the devil. Don't know about you, but I never really thought of myself as the devil. Although I've got a devilish sense of humour. Let's put it that way. I've got a devilish sense of humour. But it's also about concentrating on the little things as well. Let's just see what's going on for you. I think this is the rewards. The rewards that are coming through is for you, because you've been carrying a lot. Your interaction with the general energy that is around you has been very sincere and solid. You've been really pushing out a good bit of interaction, good bit of hard work. And I think basically it's sort of saying you're getting repaid for that. As this taking the knee, as it were, you know, taking the knee, you get this sort of ascension moment, this clarity that comes along with it. And I think that is the victory on your karmic path, is to live in a relationship or relationships, whichever is really concerns you at the moment. It could be your family, friends, as much as a partner. But, you know, you're looking for it to be progressive and going somewhere. And to be concrete, to be, you know, get the results with it. Let's just see what's going on with the Ten of Cups. You got the Queen of Pentacles. You. This is such a you card. This person here, this queen, she symbolizes for me ahead of the curve. She knows what's going on. She knows everything before it's going to happen. Because she sat at that tree of knowledge. She knows when that tree is going to bear fruit. And that's what's happening here on the overall energies here. It is bearing fruit for you, and it's making you very, very happy and content about your interaction with everybody and everything that is around you. Look at that. You know, what do I pick up? It's just, what do I pick up, Capricorn? What do I pick up? It's just like, it's just so phenomenal. The base of all of this is incredibly phenomenal. And I think you've come from a really, really solid point of view, especially with those 2 4s there and the 2 6s on your financial side, because I think it's tied into one another. Happiness is yours, and you know you've created this connection. And it seems like that this offering of love is being accepted, or you're accepting an offering of love. With the Four of Pentacles, this is that change. So you're moving into quality rather than quantity. So then therefore you're letting go, like with the Ten of Wands here, you're letting go of all the burden and something that's just letting go of something in the past that was just a little bit painful to live. And as I say, sometimes you're not going to have you're not going to know what happiness is if you haven't had bad times as well. And we've all had bad times, and I don't wish bad times upon anybody, but I understand when it doesn't go right. And it seems to be the ebbs and flows of life like that. This is you coming out and being you, basically. Converting ideas into reality. Finally, you're getting your just desserts, in a way. It's making beautiful ideas for beautiful possibilities. But the devil is in the detail here, as I said. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom and the devil at the top. The devil is in the detail of the quality rather than quantity angle that you should be moving on to. Look at that. You've now got the Four of Wands twice. This is a whole new way of doing things, Capricorn. Or I think you knew the new way of doing it. It's almost as if like you've been waiting for the world to catch up with you. And this here is now because you're waiting for the world to catch up with you, and the world seems to be catching up with you. This is where you can start really using the abundance and your understanding of life to progress or advance your career path or your business or so forth. Yeah, be the leader in this is what the universe wants for you. Be the leader in your own destiny. You are taking complete and utter control of your destiny because you're understanding that basis of, as long as I'm okay, everybody else can be okay. In your past, yes, I do think you've done a lot of work. In the past, you've done a lot of background work that no one's really seen. It's a gift to you, and it's a testament to your strength and your perseverance and your strength and letting go of all the doubts within you and so forth. This is that choice. As I was saying, there's 3 boats in the water there. I don't think any of the choices are bad. That's the thing. In a way, it doesn't matter which direction, whether you choose one job or another, whether you choose to do your business one way or another. It doesn't matter which way you do it. Whichever way you do it, just make that choice. I know it can seem difficult at the beginning. Take that direction, and that's when I think you're going to start bringing people really into your life and contributing to your success, as you will be contributing to their success. It is a win-win scenario going on here. As I said, I think you're waiting for the world to catch you up. And I think you're finally getting to that now. I think the world is starting to catch you up. It's like a surfer. When he goes down a wave, he turns. And that's when he slows right down. And he lets the wave push him and collect him again. And then he can go. And I think you're doing that this week here. You know the steps you need to take in order to get to your ambitions, your goal, your star, the ultimate success of what you wish to do. You know how to do it, and it's just a case of going ahead and doing it. There you go, Capricorn. I hope you get the best out of these readings, really do. I much appreciate any support you show through YouTube. That's liking, sharing, commenting, obviously subscribing, all of that malarkey. Whichever appreciation, it's absolutely beautiful to see. There's also stuff on our sister channel, Cymatic TV. I'll see you there or I'll see you here. Whichever way, it'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.